Hey there, I'd like to show you a simple and interesting way that I read through Scripture. It kind of helps me stay on track and keeps me moving forward. And I do this almost every day, not every single day, but almost. And this little bit of added structure I found to be very helpful. I've done this for a couple of years now. And there's both an offline and online version. This is the PDF layout, which I'm going to show you first so you can kind of visually see how everything is structured. And then there's an online version that's right here that I'll show you next, which is how I use it every day, which keeps track of your progress, and it also has additional notes to refer to if you have questions about a passage, and audio to play as well, and narration, which also kind of in the morning especially helps me to focus. If my coffee hasn't kicked in, then the audio narration with the reading is very, very helpful. But let me begin here. So one of the benefits of this method is it allows you to read from 4 different portions of Scripture every day. So you're not just reading New Testament, not just reading Old Testament, not just reading Psalms, but you're reading from 4 different locations, 4 different genres of Scripture. January 1 reading in Psalms and wisdom literature. Here's the January 1 reading in the early part of the Old Testament, beginning in January 1. Here's the January 1 reading from this part of Scripture. This is the end of the Old Testament, and then there's a January 1 reading from the New Testament starting in Luke right here. And it just day by day you walk through usually about 1 chapter per day in each of these sections. And so you're eating an elephant 1 bite at a time, and if you follow this structure for 1 year, by the end of the year you will have read through the entire Bible. And I know many of you may not have done that yet, but this will help you to move in that direction. And you don't have to start on January 1. One of the benefits of the digital version, again the online version that I'm going to show you in a minute, is you can set your start date. So whatever day you begin this reading, you can adjust it, and then it'll just keep track as you move forward from today. So here's the I think you see the layout now and the kind of the concept. So let's go to the online version and log in, and I'll show you how to use that. And I like this layout, and I like the dark background. So to set the dark background, you click these 3 dots, text settings, dark background here, and other adjustments for size of text, etc., for your screen size. Layout option, choose 2 column. And now to go to the reading plan that you just saw, over on the right you want to click the compass, plans, scroll down to popular plans, which is down on the bottom, click view all, and then scroll down to the image of a library, and this is the reading plan called Digging Deep into the Bible. Click that, and it brings up the first reading of the year if you're starting. So you're going to see the Ecclesiastes passage right here, same as the one as you see right there, and the rest, January 1, 1 Chronicles, those are going to be appearing right there. To set the start date, you would click the icon here, change your start date, and then go back. And as you and then to bring up the readings, you can either click these titles right there, these are all links to bring them up, or you can just click this button, and this button will forward you through each of these readings 1 by 1. Now let's say you see a verse or a passage that looks interesting. Let me see if I can go to one here. Yeah. You can highlight verses as I've done here. Just use your mouse, select the passage you want to highlight, click the highlighter, choose your color. If you want to add a note, click right here to add a note. Once you've added a note, you're going to see these lines like this little icon. I added a note here recently, and so you can click that to bring up a preview of the note, and then click this to view the note. Whenever you're done looking at that, click the compass, and that'll bring you back to this page here. Now, one last thing. This is cool. Let's say you're reading something and you want to kind of dive a little deeper on whatever is appearing in the verse or the passage, or maybe it's a little unclear to you and you'd like to read more material to kind of explain, like, okay, what's going on here? I don't understand what's being said. If there are notes that are available also that are fantastic and that are also free. So to see like notes on this chapter, 23rd Psalm, which you may have heard of, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. To see the notes that are available, you click the book icon and click Global Study Bible and scroll down to the notes that are available for this chapter. So the first note is usually a chapter overview, and then the rest of the notes are usually like verse by verse, just about. And what's nice too is here are links. In these notes there are links to other places in Scripture that have similar content, similar material to the verse you're looking at. So let's say the verse you're looking at is about, like, let's say justification. How can we be made right with God? Or baptism, or angels, or something, right? You just find the note for that verse, and you're going to have links to other verses that are on the same subject that is discussed in that verse. So that can be very helpful. When you're done, click the compass, brings you back to where you started, and you can just go through the rest. And again, this layout and structure is very, very nice, and it keeps track of your progress. So you can see this day is finished, this day is not, partly done, and so you can step away for a day or two, and come back and just pick up where you left off. And having this little bit of structure like guardrails helps you keep moving forward, and I found it to be really useful, and I hope you do too. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. P.S. After recording the video, I realized I'd forgotten to show you something that is really cool. Over time, your notes are going to accumulate in this tool. You can download them, so you have a copy locally, so you never lose them. So you just click your icon here, go to Download Data, and click this button right there, and it's going to save everything that you've entered into this tool. So you always have a copy backed up. Just do this occasionally. You have to do it manually, and then once you've downloaded it, then you go back by clicking the ESV icon and the compass, and it brings you right back to pretty much back to where the readings are right here. So anyway, that feature of being able to like save locally everything you've entered here, all of your notes, that's extremely nice to have, so you will never lose it in case the service ever goes away or you move on to another tool you like better. So I really wanted you to be aware of that, because I think that's pretty important. So thanks a lot. Again, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoy reading the Bible this way.